Hello friends. So today we will discuss about the red and blue wavelength in C-band and the red blue filter. So what is the red and blue wavelength in C-band and what is the red blue filter? We will discuss in detail about these two in this video. So here on right side you can see the red blue filter diagram. The red band's upper half of the C-band and the blue band is the lower half of the C-band. So the range of the red band is 1547.5 to 1561 nanometer, and the range of the blue band is 1527.5 to 1542.5 nanometer. So we will discuss in details about what is red and blue filter and what is the role of this filter in next slide. Mux Demux module for blue band and red band wavelength within the C-band. So basically what is the red blue filter? To reduce the link insertion loss in high channel count DWDM system, an additional component is added to the optical path, and this additional component is called red blue filter. This is Mux-Demux module for blue band and red band wavelength within the C band. This red band and blue band exact range depends upon the vendor. Like for Sienna, the red band, or I can see the red wavelength within the C band, the range of this red wavelength is 1547.72 nanometer to 1516.09 nanometer for the Sienna. And the range of the blue wavelength within the C band is 1530.33 nanometer to 1547.32 nanometer. This is the same thing, but this is the specification for the pass channel wavelength and reflection channel wavelength. So what are these two ports? So these two ports are this pass port or reflected port. So if the red band, if the red channel is configured in the pass channel, so this red band will flow from this pass port and the reflection channel will pass from this reflected port. So we will discuss in detail about this blue band and red band filter in details in the next slide. So moving to the next. So in this diagram or in this slide you can see the working principle of the red blue filter. So there are some important points which I need to cover before describing this. Red blue filter is a thin film filter device like DWDM filter. Red blue filter is a 3-port device. So you can see here the red blue filter has 3 ports: common port, reflected port and pass port. These two bands are blue band and red band. So the wavelength which is lower than 1543 is comes in blue band range, and the wavelength which is greater than 1547 comes in red band. One band goes through the reflected port and the other band goes through the pass port. So this is a common port. So the red, suppose the red wavelength is configured in this pass port and the blue band is configured in this reflected port. So the red wavelength will pass through this port and the blue wavelength will reflected from this port. This device may be used in several ways. So we will discuss in details in the next slide, means in how many ways we can use this red blue filter. This device is used as a combiner or a band splitter. Typically, however, the device is used as a two-way WDM, like bidirectional WDM. One band is sent to the common port while the other band is delivered from the common port. In a DWDM module, which uses a red blue filter, a MUX may be combined with the DMUX. For example, the MUX combine the DWDM channel in red band while the DMUX separate the DWDM channel in the blue band. Using a red blue filter, one can combine the red transmit channel and the blue receive channel onto a single fiber. So we will discuss this point in detail in this next slide. So moving to the next slide. So this is the red blue filter as a combiner, as a separator, and its bidirectional use. So we can use this red blue filter in many ways. Like we can use this red blue filter as a combiner. So what is the difference between all these types? You can see easily. If you notice, this is red blue filter using as a combiner. So the red signal and the blue signal, or we can say the red wavelength and the blue wavelength, will go in the same direction and combine here and goes together with this common port. When we use the red blue filter as a separator, it comes from the common port and divide into the red wavelength and blue wavelength. Here is the bidirectional use, so red to common and common to blue. So in this configuration, you can see the red wavelength is going and the blue wavelength is coming. So this is the pass port, this is the reflected port, or this is the common port. In the same way, bidirectional use, when the blue to common and common to red. So the red signal is receiving and the blue is transmitting. So we can use this filter in many ways as per our requirement. So moving to the next. So here are the different parameters for the pass port and the reflection channel. So the pass channel wavelength for the red is this, for the blue is this. If red and blue is used as a reflection channel wavelength, so the blue is this and the red wavelength is this. Pass channel insertion loss is this, 0.60 dB. Reflection channel insertion loss is 0.40. Channel ripple is zero point 0.3. Adjacent channel isolation is greater than 30 dB. Express channel isolation is greater than 12 dB. PDL, PMD, directivity, return loss, power handling, all these features are given here. So this is the particular parameters for the specific ports and the specific parameters for a particular blue and red filter. Here are some features like low insertion loss, wide passband, high channel isolation, high reliability, excellent environment reliability, separate and polymerized red band signal and blue band signal. Application, WDM network, bidirectional use, telecommunication, testing instrument and line monitoring. So these red blue filters applications are listed here. So here for just clarification, it is given the Ciena CMD44 50 GHz ports for blue block, and here the Ciena CMD44 50 GHz ports red block. For the blue band, the channel number 1 to channel 45. So if you are talking about Ciena CMD44 50 GHz, so channel number 1 to channel number 44 comes in blue module, and channel number 45 to channel number 88 comes into the red module. It's by mistake, it's written blue here. It's a red module. So you can see here this channel 1 to channel 44 and this channel 44 to channel 88. So this is the example of Ciena CMD44 blue wavelength and red wavelength. Here is the example of red and blue wavelength plan in Ciena at 50 GHz. So these are the blue wavelength plan in Ciena. You can see channel 1 to channel 44, which is 1530.33 to 1530.33 to 1547.32. So these are the channel which comes in blue wavelength plan in Ciena. And this is a red wavelength plan in Ciena which comes in channel 45 to channel 88, and the wavelength is 1557.72 to 1560.09. So this is just for the clarification and the comparison of blue wavelength and red wavelength. So here you can see the red and blue band in bidirectional DWDM system. So this is the example of traditional simplex transmission system. So in traditional simplex transmission system, the most common solution is one fiber for one direction. So in the traditional simplex transmission, for one direction, one fiber is used. So for A end to Z end, one fiber is used, and for Z end to A end, one fiber is used. And what are the requirements of hardware? For connecting two locations, two fibers and two transceivers are required. And this is called the simplex transmission. When we are moving to the bidirectional using WDM, the more significant solution is full duplex transmission. So here a single fiber is used. In this solution for connectivity to location, one fiber is used and two transceiver and two WDM mux demux is required. So here the two transceivers and one mux demux at this location, one mux demux at other location, and single fiber is used. By using uh, DWDM, so bidirection using the DWDM system. So this is the today's latest technologies. By using this method, different wavelength bands are used for the transmission in each direction. So you can see here, these are the red band which are transmitting from the mux, and from the demux the red signal is receiving, and this red band and blue band is passing on the single fiber. So these bands are called the red and blue bands. Red bands upper half of the C band and the blue band is lower half of the C band. To avoid the interface between the red band and blue band, it must be separated from each other, and that's why there is a guard band is used, and that is equal to 5 nanometer. So by using the guard band, the waste spectral space, and this is the very disadvantage of the bidirectional DWDM system. Whenever we use the red band and blue band filter, red band and blue band in the single fiber for the bidirection use. So that's all for the red and blue band. So in this diagram you can see this is the C band, and C band is divided into two parts, the blue band and the red band. So from wavelength 1528 to 1546 comes in blue band, and 1546 to 1564 it comes in red band. So C band can be divided into two parts, blue band and red band. So what are the benefit of by using this blue and red band? So to reduce the link sensor loss in high channel count DWD system, an additional component is used, and that component is called the red blue filter, and that is used as a regular WDM. The MUX combine DWDM channel in the red band, while the DMUX separate the DWDM channel in the blue band. Using a red blue filter, so one can combine the red transmit channels and the blue receive common channels onto a single fiber. High level of integration by plugin design, high channel isolation, excellent environment reliability, separate and polymerize red band signals and blue band signals. So these are the features of red blue filter. And the importance between the red band and blue band is that gain in the red band for the alpha is flattest. So when we are talking about the blue band and the red band, so the gain in the red band has the flattest. So whenever there is a gain requirement, gain flatness is requirement, we can use the red band. It is mainly used to separate the common red band wavelength signals and blue band wavelength signals in the C band. In DWDM system and high power amplifier system, the components are characterized by with pass band, low insertion loss, high return loss, excellent environment stability, and high power handling capacity. So thanks, and this is all about the red band, blue band, and the red blue filters. Thanks for watching.